Hello and welcome to Webster Timber Lanes, Lucy's Pizza Bar in Abington, Massachusetts, home of the chocolate chip cookie pizza. It's Candlepins for Cancer 9-pin tournament, round 7 of 12, Paul Grant live on Candlepin Bowling Network. The tall gentleman on the stilts, Tim Tornado Douglas, won 2 ladders already. To our far left in the blue shirt, Justin J.T. Lyonnaise. In front, Jason Bronchick, sponsored by Eastside Market, Concord, New Hampshire. And back, Chris Curley, Dan Esdale, former semi-pro Class B champion. Sitting down, Joe Moose DeAlmeida. The Moose will be loose. Troy Fournier and Nick Brown out of Butwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. 5 strings, total pinfall for the rights to the live show Saturday, 2 weeks from today, June 21st. What do you guys say? A special birthday. What do you guys say?
Happy birthday, Al Johnson.
Happy 70th birthday, Al Johnson. Let's go. Run lanes 3 to 6.
I got it, Al. Don't worry, guys.
Happy birthday, Candlepin Hall of Famer. 10-string world record holder, 1525, Al Johnson. Record holder of WCBC Tour 50 and 60 strings. And, of course, the founder of Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. Please donate if you can to support bowlers and their relatives going through cancer treatments at Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Candlepins with the 4, cancer.com. We're on 5 and 6. Justin Lyonnaise on the right. Chris Curley on the left. Tim Douglas after JT. Troy Fournier after Chris Curley. We'll have Moose and Nick Brown. Later on, we'll have Jason Bronchick and Dan Esdale. He scores the screen every 5 boxes. Chris Curley, 6 and 7. He's had his moments. He's had some 130s, 140s in covering it before. JT, what a try. Will it go? How about that one? What a shot for a spare to start the match. Chris Curley is spare himself, 10 on the ball. JT, the bucket shot in Canada, 15 through 1, first to 5 strings. Chris Curley avoids a lemon drop. The fill is 4, 14 through 1. Good start for both bowlers. JT missed right, got the 5 out of the way. Chris Curley just missed left. Violent both slides down the 3, not the 1. Lyonnaise an 8, 23 through 2. Morning to those watching on Candlepin Bowling Network and YouTube. Over 2,000 videos now, semi-pro to pro action, something for everyone. Please subscribe free. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. Lyonnaise goes right for a 6-pack. Check his ID. Curley back-to-back spares the hard way, 24 on a ball through 2. Getting situated here. Smooth ball, finds the pocket, but splits 3 and 1, 4 left, 3, 6, 10 right, 30 through 2. JT almost. Curley trying to send it over. He does! Wow, who is this guy? 9s and 10 spares and strikes. He's got 3 clean spares. 40 in a ball through 3 in the first of 5. JT crossing over. He gets a 9-pin strike. Almost a clean one. On a spare. So 43 through 3, 53 plus 2 through 4. Curley right side 5. 45 through 3. Again, 9s of 10 spares and strikes. No 9 blocks allowed. Curley for 1 in a row. Edged it early. Streak stops at 3. Curley. That's a 9-pin 10 box, so it's still perfect in a sense. 55 through 4 early on. Star Lenny, good morning. Try to get the comments here in just a moment. On the fly here as usual. JT pounds the pocket, but a little light in a sense. 5-9, corner post also. On a strike. Curley gets the 6 and the 9 down. Jim Lazinski, good morning. First of 3 matches today. ACST action tonight, 7:30 p.m. Class D North. JT trying to nudge that wood, missed right. 7 to strike, 60 through 4. Curley leads up the triangle, 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. And JT takes 1 for an 8, 68 half. Curley 9-pin 10 box, so perfect half by 9-pin standards. 65, not bad. JT is solid 68 half. You want to get more to get the top 5. Here are the top 5 scores so far coming into this round 7 of 12. Next one's after 2 p.m. today. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Tomorrow afternoon, rather, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. next Saturday. Last 2 rounds, June 14th. 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Keith Bowler, the Tsunami, number 1 at 784. Here's the Tornado. Tim Douglas pounds the pocket. Wood rolls away. 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right. Buffalo's forward, Troy Fournier with 3. Matt Buffalo Nichols second at 751. Tornado missed right. I want to try and get a bunch here, same spot. How about AK-47, not my nickname, Eddie Klemper. How about 747? Look at those last 3. That was a clean 10. Troy, a 7 to start their first of 5. 4th place, pulling here in lane 1. We'll see him later on. Couple of strings each. Dan Esdale, Ezzy. 731 is 4th. And 5th right now, Caitlin Zolko at 663. Just terrific. Ran out of gas in the 5th string. That probably won't hold up, though. Tornado, that is a clean strike. Meanwhile, Troy, 3-6 right, 4 left. Tim's at 20 plus 2 through 2. Pulls here, works here. Nick Brown from Buttballs has a 64 plus 1/2. Good for him for the house bowler. Troy, a 10, 17 through 2 in the first of 5. Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. $87,500 paid out to Candlepin families going through cancer treatments. Please do your part in honor of Al Johnson's 70th birthday party today by Venmo at Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Also write a check also. If you don't have Cash App, Venmo, you can go to candlepins4cancer.com, the address on the website, for the address to send a check to. Checks me out to candlepins4cancer.com. Not .com, rather, Candlepins FOR cancer. 3 words. A little delay on lane 4. That problem last weekend on the other side of the ledger. Here's the score so far early on. Tim's on a strike. The Marshfield, Massachusetts. Bowl of the year in the past. What a career he's had. Won the Easter Classic. He's won 2 Candlepins for Cancer ladders. The classic ones. His brother Scott, the Twister Douglas, 3 years younger, won the variety pack here last year, the 1, 2, 3 ball, 3, 6, 9, and 9-pin format. And this is our first ever 9-pin tournament, where 9s are 10, spares, and strikes. Highest scores typically, no guarantee. So we get these comments here, we get a chance. Twisted Crotcheter watching. Who's your hubby? Jim Lozinski, hello. Wayne Petty, Greens from Michigan, bowled here last weekend. Great job.
These are 5 each, right?
Yeah,
And 1 shirt.
Put that envelope. Put that envelope there, the cruising envelope there. And the shirts are 25.
Yeah. And these are
5 each.
oh, dear.
So put
Here I
that,
thought
put that,
I-
put
yeah.
that 10 in that envelope.
I will. Sorry. I knew they were 25.
I gotta get that envelope for the shorts. I'll just take that here for now.
The ball is clear.
Thank you. I'll get more coming tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Huh?
He'll make it easier. I think it's tomorrow. So make sure it's here tomorrow. We'll do it for him. Much better stay at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Please today, 2 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you much.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
Candlepins for Cancer, 9-pin Rolloffs, all set. Buffalo Nichols gets a cheer from the crowd here. All right, Tim Douglas on a strike on lane 6 after a short delay. He's going for 2 in a row, and he won't quite get it. All he needs is 9 for a strike and 9-pin. Troy Fournier off to the right, flops 4. Douglas, the whole approach. Trying to slide it over. Clean spare and strike. Here he goes again. 30 through 2, 40 plus the ball through 3 in the first of 5. 2 p.m. next shift today. 1 and 4 tomorrow afternoon, June 8th. Next Saturday, the last 2 rounds, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com to register and or to donate as well. Walk-ins are allowed. $80 for your first ship. Unlimited shifts are available as well in walk-ins. Troy a 9-pin 10, 27 through 3. Go Tornado. Off the right, got 6 out of it. Make it 7, even better. 1, 2, 4. And Troy's in the Augusta, Maine, the 1-7-10 Sports Summer League, I call it. Tim's at 47 through 3. Clean spare. 57 the ball through 4. 3 marks in a row. Troy gets his first spare. 37 the ball through 4. 9s are 10 spares and strikes in 9-pin. Keith Bull for the Tsunami, 784 is first. Caitlin Zolko at 5th at 663. That's the load at high end. Douglas in lane 6. Sings that ball mid-40s or so. 5, 62 through 4. 20 to 6 right, 9 left. Good fill. 45 through 4. Just need 1 for a 9-pin spare. Don't need them both. Douglas, what a shot. Good enough for a 9-pin spare. Perfect half, 4 in a row. 72 plus 1 through 5. Troy, another 9-pin spare. He's at 55 in the ball through 5 on back-to-back marks. Halfway through the first of 5. Tonight, it's Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Playoffs. Class D, Northern Conference, number 2 seed Gary Dione, number 3 seed Nick Susi. A good match tonight, 7:30 live on the ACST Facebook page, rebroadcast on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Class D in its 2nd season. That'll be a great match to watch. JT, beautiful ball, 8. 1 short of a 9-pin strike, 1 for a 9-pin spare. A 68 start. Chris had a good start himself, 65. Full house, 3 spares, 2 10s. 1, 2, 4, 8 beyond the 2. JT, good enough for a 9-pin spare. 4 in the mark, 78 in the ball through 6. Chris off the mark, denied. Other action, Nick Brown, 70 half. Moose, 53 half. Jason Bromchek, 45 half on a strike. And Dan Esdale, 67 half. He's 4th right now at 727. Chris a 10, 75 through 6. JT, 6, 1, 3, 6, 8 and back on the spare. 70, make it 84 through 6. 84 through 6. Tim Douglas, Troy Fournier on spares next. As Curley gets 4. JT just missed behind, not by much. Chris Curley missed right. JT, the number 2 seed, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Class B Northern Conference, blowing great down the stretch. Second half of the year, a clean 10, 94 through 7. Curley, an 8, 83 through 7 after 3 marks in a row. 4 straight without 1. JT will be taking on the Dominator, the 6 seed, Dominic Palladino at Extra Lane Shooter Sports Club in the near future for the conference finals. 6-pack for him. Curley on the crossover. It's a 9-pin strike. Stops the skid at 4. 93 plus 2 through 8. JT won't go. Setback leave. Nothing like the great game of Candlepin Bowling. Get the word out. Summer League's in session. Never too late to join the Summer League or the Fall League coming up. JT a 9-pin 10. Back-to-back 10s. 104 through 8 in the first. Executive producer at Candlepin Bowling Network is Bob Lee. Over 2,000 videos. Incredible. Close to 47 subscribers. Please subscribe free. It's in high definition. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Like and follow us on Facebook as well. Like the video here as well. Early going for a double strike. Spin 7, 8 left. Far right 6, 9 to the left of the 6. JT center check mark. Only 1. Boy, second ball on the strike. Eats 2. Only got 1. 8 fill. 101 through 8. Clean 10 for JT. 114 through 9. Chris, good enough for 9-pin 10. 111 through 9. JT 3 straight now without a mark, his biggest drought. Spare 5. Spare strike 7, spare 6. And a bunch of 10s. There is a wobbling 9-pin strike. 124 plus 2 in the 10. Curly crossing over. It's a 9-pin strike himself. 121 plus 2 in the 10th. The kid competes. Not the highest average bowler, but he competes. Likes to support the charity as well. JT goes right, gets a lucky bounce of 7. Try to get to 134. 2 for a 9-pin spare on strike. Curly, 3 on a strike. Try and get to 131. JT cleans up for a clean spare on strike. 134, first string. Oh, wow, how about that one? Clean spare and strike himself. He gets a 131 opening string. We'll put the scorecards up after each string. To sign up an Extra Lane, just contact Extra Lane, shoot a sports bar, 6 Columbus Ave, X, New Hampshire. You can always take an Uber. William, any question in the stream? You don't drive? Here's Tim Douglas, the tornado. 6 right in front, 1, 2, 8 behind the 2. On a spare, 78.5. Troy Fournier heating up the last 2. 1, 3, 7, 10. Trying to split the upright. Spare 8, spare 6. Sitting at 61 at the half. Douglas missed left. 1, 6 right, 8 left and back. Troy denied in the goalpost. 9 to 10 spares and strikes in 9-pin. Douglas off the pin does not carry for an 8, 86 through 6. Troy an 8, 69 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. The live show here 2 weeks from today, June 21st, 11 a.m. Greg Gouillard joins me. Not sure if Mike Warren will be here. Nick Brown, nice start, 128. Douglas bombs away, baby, strike! 96 plus 2 through 7 here in the first. Meanwhile, 2, 4, 6 right. Troy just needs 2 for a 9-pin spare. Missed left. Doinks it for an 8. Back-to-back 8. 7's a wild. 7, 7, 7. 77 through 7. Nick Brown, a 128 out of Buntwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. Good for him. Now look at this one. 3-3 split for Douglas on the strike. In the Century Club in the 7th box, first string. Troy the 6-pack. Douglas, what a try that was. Not to show for it. Good effort. Fournier, good enough for a 9-pin spare. 87 of the ball through 8, late in the first. 4 strings after this to wrap up round 7. Douglas a 7. After a 6 fill in the strike, 102 through 7. 7 in the box, 109 through 8. Keith Folk for the Tsunami, 784 is number 1. Matt Buffalo Nichols, 751 is number 2. Andy Klemper, AK-47, 737 is third. Dane Esdale today, fourth at 727. Caitlin Zerl-Zokol, last Friday, 8 days ago, fifth at 663. Troy 3 in the 9, 1 for a 9-pin spare. The spare 8 gives him 95 through 8. Douglas chalks out 2. What needs 1? He got it barely with the wood. He'll take it. Back-to-back spares for the second time. 105 and a ball in the 9th. Douglas 9-pin 10 box, 119 through 9. Slowing down since that 78.5. 1 strike, 6 is half only. 9 to 10 spares and strikes. Two perfect, spread eagle. Troy Fournier hooks it left, comes on the 2-8. 2 in the fill, 107 through 9. Douglas, good try. Fournier trying to get a bunch up the wall, not quite. 159, trying to get to 117. Tim trying to get to 129. 8, 127, first string. Troy an 8, 115, opening string. Below his average, around it's right around his average right now. From a 119 league bowler. So Justin Lanes, 134, leads the pack. After one string, Chris Curley, 131 a second right now. We'll put the scores up just a moment. We're at Webster Timberlanes, Luci's Pizza Bar, Abington, Mass. Opening 12 o'clock today, Luci's Pizza Bar. Home of the chocolate chip cookie pizza, a must-have. It's incredible, just $12.99. Just a giant chocolate chip cookie pizza size. You'll love it. 460 Main Street, Abington, Massachusetts. All right, let's get these scores up here. JT, the leader. He goes over to lane 1. We'll catch him later on. 134. Tim Douglas, the Tornado, 127. Dan Esdale, the number 4 seed, currently at 727, trying to get higher. 124. Chaser Bromcheck. We'll talk about his sponsorship here in a moment. 126, sponsored by Eastside Market in Concord, New Hampshire. Nick Brown, how about Butwell's Bowl in Concord, New Hampshire? 128 for the 80 or so average league bowler, 90, early 90s, late 80 average bowler. Troy Fournier, Butwell's a 115. And how about Chris Curley, a 131, he's second. And again, after one string, JT is at 134. He's number 1 in the shift. All right, so Chris Curley, Troy Fournier. Again, we'll bring in Joe Moose Almeida and Nick Brown. Also, happy birthday to the coach, Lane Britton. Bring back the coach. Birthday today. Of course, Al Johnson mentioned earlier, the Hall of Famer's 70th birthday today. And one more score here. Joe Moose Almeida has a 117 first string. All right, now our second string of 5. Round 7 of 12. Chris Curley, 4. Nick, 7, 4, 7, 10. 2 is all he needs for a 9-piece spare. Curley in trouble here. Nick missed left with a 1. Right at the 4-7. 1's already down. Try to get the 14 curve in time. Curley is 7 to start the second string. Nick an 8. Okay, can you break the change? Can you break that 10 to 2 5s? Because I put in different envelopes.
Oh, really?
I got enough money. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, you know, like it just did crap. We're gonna came out really nice.
Chris Curley, a 9-pin spare. He's buying new Candlepins Cancer koozie by Kim Baker and a Candlepins Cancer towel by Kim Baker. Curley 17 the ball through 2 in the second of 5. Nick Brown 8, now a 7, slowing down. Actually a 6, 14 through 2. Hit a 128 first. Chris had a 131. We'll see all the balls at least twice, some 3 times. Chris 7, Phil 24 through 2. Brown with 3. What a shot, clean spare, how about that one? All I need is 2, he got all 3, 34 on the ball through 3, back-to-back marks. Nick tried to sweep it over, he can't nudge the 1 or the 2. Takes an 8 again, 8, 6, 8, 22 through 3 in string number 2. Register Candlepins number 4, Cants.com later this afternoon, or walk in tomorrow, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Sunday, June 8th and June 14th, Saturday. Last 2 chances, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Please go to Candlepins number 4, Cants.com to register and to donate if you can to the Bullish 501c3 charity. Building 1, wobbling 7, 8 fill, 42 through 3. Round a chance, 1 in the 8, just needs 1. Early missed the chance. As did Brown. Chris an 8, 50 through 4. Good start, but missed that chance. Brown an 8, no marks this string, 30 through 4. Chris in the 6, 9, 10. Good to see all different bowlers here. Chris Curley, nice shot. Here's a clean spare. 60 out plus 1. 3 in the last 4. Ground, no mark half. Look at that one. A 5. 35 half. Brutal. Funny game. Chris Curley at 50, 53 half we're told, so it's scoring error there. Although it's a 1 fill, not 8. Was that a lemon drop? Okay, you get a 1 fill, not 8 fill. I put that down wrong. So it's a 1 fill in that third box. I missed that ball. So 53 half official. I'll put that up in the score in just a moment. You know, Troy Fournier, 7 to 9, 1 for a 9-pin spare. And Joe Moose DLMA, the number 1 seed, Class C North Carolina, eliminated last night by Dimitri Dallas. Dallas with an E. He gets a clean spare as Troy does too to start their second. Moose a 117 first. Troy a 115 opening string. 17 through 1 of the second of 5. Moose's turn. That's a nice ball. It's same thing. Same as the results. Different variation of wood. 17 through 1. Troy good enough for a 9-pin spare. 27 the ball through 2. Just a second. Moose off the wall. Got it to go. 9-pin spare. 9 to 10 spares and strikes. Chase. There's a nice ball. 9-pin strike for Troy. That's more like him. 36 through 2. 46 the ball through 3. And look at this for Moose. Another 2-1 split. Spare 7, spare 7. Instant replay. 34 through 2. Hooked right. Nothing like the great game of Candlepin bowling. It's unbelievable. Anybody can bowl at any age. A game of skill and challenge. Moose an 8. 42 through 3. We'll get those scores up in a couple of boxes. I'd like to thank Eastside Market in Concord, New Hampshire. In the Concord, New Hampshire area, especially the Mixed Worlds, the Ladies Internationals, June 27th to 29th, August 1st to 3rd. Stop by Eastside Market in Concord, New Hampshire, located at 11 Eastman Street. EASTMAN, Eastman Street. And there's a bombs away, baby strike for the Buffaloes bowler in Concord, New Hampshire. 4 marks in a row, 56 through 3, 66 plus 2 through 4. That's more like Troy. Labored that first. And Moose another 2-1 split. This time it's the 2-4 and the 10. 2 for a 9-pin spare. Grabs it. 52 in the ball through 4. That's Eastside Market, Concord, New Hampshire, 603-717-1860. Sponsoring Chase Abramchuk here today. We'll see Chase next 2 strings. 603 New Hampshire, 603-717-1860. Also on Facebook, Eastside Market, LLC. Troy, 7, wobbling 2, 7-10. Dietzen Wood to help on a strike. Terrific start here in the second. And there's a wobbling 9-pin strike for Moose on spare. 62 through 4, 72 plus 2 through 5. And Troy a clean spare. He's on fire. 76 through 4, 86 the ball through 5. Wow. Correction, 94 make it. I put down now. There's no 9s. There's no 9s allowed, Paul. 9s are strikes. 10s are spares. Old habits die hard. So it's 37 through 2, 57 through 3. Actually had a double strike make it. I missed that somehow. I'll fix my score sheet home. It's 94 in the ball, officially, for Troy. So he had 27 in his first double strike box, 64 through 3. $20 in his second double strike box. 84 through 4, 94 halves, all fixed up here now. Chris Curley had a spare, 7, 60 half, and then a 7 in the box, 67 through 6. Nick Brown coming for 5 box. Gets Nate 43 through 60 to 128 first. No marks in 6 boxes. As Curley is the 3-7-10, and Nick might want a 6-pack here. Curley, good enough for a 9-pin spare. 77 the ball through 7. Nick laboring on lane 5. Let's go back to lane 4. You see the lane start number 3 and 4. They took out lanes 1 and 2 a few years ago to put an arcade in. Left side here. They kept the numbers the same, 3 to 24. There's only 22 lanes though, technically. That's a 9-pin 10. He's at 53 through 7. Now, let's get these scores up here. So let's making those score corrections. Troy, ridiculous. 94 half. He had 115 of the first. What a funny game. JT led the first, 134. Chris Curley to 131. JT currently on a second strike, the last 3 to our left. We'll see him in strings 4 and 5, more than likely. 72 plus 2 through 7. Chase Abronchek, 98 in the ball after a double strike and a spare. 9 pins are much higher scores, 9 to 10 spares and strikes. 98 in the ball through 7 for Chase. Sponsored by Eastside Market of Concord, New Hampshire. Let's go to Chase, waiting for lane delay. Get fixed here. It's Chase Abronchek and JT over here to the left. I'll wait for lane 6 to reset for Troy Fournier. Chase 6 fill, 104 through 7. 126 first. That one got away, like a Southwest Airline commercial. Want to get away? JT 8 on his strike, 80 through 7. ABRAMCZYK at Abronchek. Chase 6 pins high since joining the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour last season. E-North. 89 average last year, 95 this year. Well, a lot of tournaments, getting better. It's a 9-pin 10, 114 through 8. JT an 8, 88 through 8. 8's a while. Back to our coverage in just a moment. Waiting for lane 6 to reset for Chris Curley. We'll keep it there with Chase Abronchek on 4 and JT on 3. On the 10-pin there. JT 9-pin strike, 98. 98 plus 2 in the 9th. Now ready to go. Back to our live coverage here. Chris Curley on the right, Nick Brown on the left. Second up to 1 string, 131. Nudges the wobbling 2, 4-7. Nick with a 4-7-8. Chris spare 7 again, 84 through 7. Grabs all 3, clean spare. 94 and a ball through 8. Nick could do no wrong in that first. Nothing here in 8 boxes in the second. Chase Abronchek to the left, 124 in the ball in the 9th. And Brown picks up 2 for a 9-pin 10, just 63 through 8. Back-to-back 10s. Next shift, 2 p.m. today, shortly after, live here on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Free to subscribe. Troy Lemon drop, that's $5 for Candlepins for Cancer. 95 through 8. $1 on the 4, 6-pin, 5 on the mark. Optional donation. 16 families helped, soon to be 17. The lemon drop pool last 2.5 years. A fun way up of great cards. Brown, no mark again. Curley trying to clean it up, gets a 6. 101 through 9. And a clean 10 for Nick Brown, 3 in a row. Courtesy 9-pin or regular 10s. 73 through 9. Excuse me, Joe Stillmater on a strike next, 72 plus. Troy Fournier, 5 straight marks after double strike on a spare, 94 in a ball next. Curley 1 in the 9. 1 for a 9-pin spare. Brown pushing right. Got to make an adjustment next string. 1, 2, 4, and 10. Well, Dan Esdale, Chase Abronchek, and then Tim Douglas, JT, the next 2 strings after that. JT to 114 second. Chase Abronchek a 126 and a 135. 261. Chris Curley a spare in the 10th. 111 the ball. Nick missed again. No mark string. High scores aren't guaranteed in 9-pin. Really a 2 for the lemon drop 1, now a spare 2. 113, second string. He's at 244 through 2. Nick a 7, just 80. Brutal. All right, here are the main attractions here. Troy Fournier and Moose. Want to try to stay hot. Steal 7, 8. 102 half. Yeah, the 8-pin was missing behind the 2, so we reset on lane 5. I caught that myself. He didn't notice after he threw the ball, so it will not count. It will be a reset. He's on a strike on lane 5, 72 plus 2 at the half. And Troy unconscious right now. Hey, that's a lemon drop, Moose. Not a lemon drop officially, unless he wants to. Machine didn't malfunction. That's the 4-pin, second pin left, 6 right. Coming up a great cause. Troy connects. Good enough for a 9-pin spare. 6 in a row. 112 with the ball through 6. He had a 115 in the first. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling, folks. 9-pin tournament, first ever. Candlepins for Cancer, round 7 of 12. There's a beautiful ball. 8 goalpost on a strike in the 80s of the half. Fournier clipping eagle back to earth. 5. 117 through 6. Second string of 5. Moose. Oh, trying to pool stick it. Just missed left. 8 in a strike. 80 half. Troy trying to get it going. Good try on the object. Won't carry. First mark. Fox, not a mark. Troy still have a fine start as Moose gets an 8. 88 through 6. A 9-pin 10 box. 127 through 7. Middle string after this. Keith Summary Bowl Praise 781. Matt Buffalo Nichols second 751. 88K 747. Third at 737. Dan Esdale will see the next 2 strings. Fourth 727. Caitlin Zero's result was 663. Is fifth right now. None of those scores are safe. Troy 8. Moose, good try. Comes back. He got it for a wild spare. Nico highlight reel. 98. 98 in the ball through 7. Troy doinks it. Here comes the ball back. The wood got in the way. And it won't fall. Tough break as the world turns. Ski ball showing 50, 100. Gets an 8. 135 through 8. 6 marks in a row. The last 2, 10 and 8. Moose 98 in the ball through 7 on the left. Headpin falls, not headpin in. This will split. Troy steals a bunch. 1, 3, 9, 10. Decent wood behind to help. Mooseville is 6. 104 through 7. Troy, push it down. Slow motion spare. 145 of the ball in the 9th. Moose a clean spare. Back to back. 114 of the ball. In the 8th. Dan Esdale, 157, second string. We'll see him in the 3rd and 4th. He's at 281. Already the 4th seed. Chase Abramchek, good start for him. 126, 135. His Buffalo's counterpart, Troy Fournier, 5, 150 through 9. Moose 3, 6, 4 left. Troy, good enough for a 9-pin spare again. 160 in the ball in the 10th. Moose. Oh, what a shot for a clean spare after a 7 fill. 121 through 8, 131 of the ball in the 9th. Making 132 of the ball. He had an 8 fill, not a 6 fill. That's why a couple pins fell down afterwards. So 133 in the ball. Troy 6. Nothing wrong with the 166 second string. Moves 6 this time now. 139 through 9. Oh, what a shot that was. Another spare the clean way. 4 in a row. 149 the ball in the 10th. Troy back in business. 115, 166 at 281 with Dan Esdale at 281. Troy, running totals on the outside.
You're going to ask me to add while bowling?
They can. Musa 5, Phil, 154, second string. Nice bounce back after a tough first one. He's at 271, bunched up here today. Let's put the running scores up here first of all, box by box. We'll put the running totals up in just a moment. On Al Johnson's 70th birthday today, we're at Abington, Massachusetts, Webster Timber Lanes, Luci's Pizza Bar, home of the must-have delicious chocolate chip cookie pizza. Opening 12 o'clock today. Hand-rolled fresh pizza every day. It's awesome. High ingredients, great quality, great prices, great owner John Pumphrey. Luci's Pizza Bar, Webster Timber Lanes, winning combination, Abington, Massachusetts. Tim Douglas at a 127, a 141, 268. Now a middle string, Nick Brown, Chase Abramchek, sponsored by Eastside Market in Concord, New Hampshire. Brown sweeps it down, good start. After no marks in the second, it's fair. Maybe adjust it, step back a little further, he said. Chase Abramchek, a strike to start for him. Dan Esdale after Chase. Moose again after Nick Brown, who's on a spare. The fill is 7, 2, 4, 6 right, 17 through 1. Abramchek for a double, not quite. Nick denied the spare. Abramchek, 9-pin spare and strike, 20 through 1, 30 the ball through 2, here in the third. Nick a 9-pin 10, 27 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hey folks, the Mixed World's coming up June 27th to June 29th. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network, sponsored by Candlepins for Cancer. Eastside Market, a place to go. Located 11 Eastman Street, just up exit 16 on I-93. Call them at 603-717-1860. 6 back for Nick. Chase on a spare after a strike. Another good ball. It is a strike. Clean strike.
Keep it going, baby.
Keep that sponsorship going. 40 through 2, 50 plus 2 through 3. Nick tonight again. Nine-pin 10, 37 through 3 in the third of 5. Round 7 to 12, 2 p.m. next shift today. Eastside Market, Concord, New Hampshire. There's an app at the App Store. Earn rewards for every purchase you make. Again, it's Eastside Market, Concord, New Hampshire. Get the app as well. Recommend their homemade meatball sub, calzone, and steak tip salad. They're on Facebook also, Eastside Market LLC in Concord, New Hampshire. In the pocket, feeling it 7. Good wood in front, 2 for a 9-pin spare. Round the 3-9, 2-pinner. Now goes left, 6 standing. Chase, another mark. He pushed left, missed it. It's a Paul Grant shot. 57 through 3. Sometimes looks too easy. Nick, we were a bunch and doesn't get anything. A 4. It's golf season. That's a youch. Y-O-U-C-H. In the dictionary, Webster, yikes, nouch combined. Youch. And Chase, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Missed opportunity. 10, 67 through 4. get the scores up again, the screen for the first two in just a moment as I'm writing down manually in my notebook also. Dan Esdale, Moose up next. Starting the third. Brown struggling to that 128 first and 80 in the second. It's spared 7 to start. 2 10s of 4. Chase, the other end of the spectrum, 67 through 4. What a shot that was, a 9-pin spare. 77 half plus 1, good for him. Halfway through the match. Nick is 6, just 47 at the half. 1 mark, they passed 15 or so. Dan Esdale on the left, Joe Moose D'Almeida on the right. They're together in the finals, Class B, ACST Championship at Spare Time Recreation 2 years ago. Dan Esdale won it. Chris Curley, 244 through 2. Moose goes right for 5. 8 wobbles beyond the 2. 1, 2, 8, 6, 10 right. Ezzy, left side 4. Troy Fournier, a 166 second, 281. Time for first right now. But Dan Esdale push left. 727 last weekend, number 4 right now. Moose good enough for 9-pin 10 to start his third. Ezzy an 8. More scores here for the first two. Tim Douglas, 127, 141. We'll see the next 2 strings. 268 for JT. Justin Linus, Jason Bromcheck on fire. 126, 135, 261. She gets once more often. Gets 77 half plus 1 as Moose gets 8. As he's crossing over, 3 in the 10, baby split. Justin Linus good first. Tough second, 248. Moose good enough for a 9-pin spare. 20 to ball through 2 here in the third. Field goal for Ezzy. Not happy with that one. Bouncy balls won't go for a pair of 8s. To start his third. He's at 281, tied right now with Troy Fournier. Ezzy 157 second. Nick Brown, tough second string, good first string. 208 through 2, not written down. This is a fresh rack, trying to bounce back. Bounces left instead. 1-3, 7-10. That's Nick Brown now. 208 officially. Moose, what a shot. He got it. How about that one? Clean spare. After the spare 6, 26 through 2. And then, wow, what a shot that was. Right back at it. Dan Esdale splits the uprights. 26 in the ball through 3. Moose 36 in the ball through 3. You miss a simple shot, you make a shot like that. Moose in the pocket, off the wall, slides 8, wiggling 2 in the 10, 44 through 3. Ezzy on the 2-8, 2. 28 through 3, hate that shot. Moose, 9-pin spare, 3 in a row, 54 in the ball through 4. Ezzy trying to get 2 for a 9-pin 10.
Cheater.
As he up the wall, gets a 9-pin 10 box with 10s or 9s or 10 spares and strikes, a 9-pin bowling, 38 through 4. Chris Curley was second up to 1, 131, 113, flip the numbers around. 44. Palms away, baby, strike for Moose, pumps his fist on spare. 64 through 4, 74 half plus 2. The Moose is loose. Esdale almost got it. A Willie, let's see, rolls around, not quite. A 9-pin spare. Troy Fournier, 281. A pretty 10 up the wall. 48 half. Halfway through the match. We're at Webster Lanes-Luci's Pizza Bar, Abington, Massachusetts. Paul Grand live on Candlepin Bowling Network. Candlepins for Cancer, first ever 9-pin tournament. This is round 7 of 12, 2 p.m. today. Our next shift. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. And next Saturday, June 14th, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. To register and to donate to Bowls charity. Chase Bromcheck feeling it. 8 more, 85 half. Good for him. Nick Brown chops out The lemon drop pin. Chase. This time he gets a clean spare. He missed one in the fourth, 7 down, then missed the second shot on the third. 95 and the ball through 6. And Nick continues to struggle 5 rather. After a 6, 52 through 6. JT 98 and the ball through 6. He's on fire. He's in parallel time to our left. 104 through 6. Tim Douglas, 68 average. Father Paul here in attendance. And his mother here also. Gene. Nick, 8 drop, 5 middle, 8 left. Project only 3 on the 4, 7, 8, 98 already. How about 98 through 6? Just turned 35 just over a week ago. That's worked really hard the last year in his game. 6 pins higher.
Go Buffalo, go.
JT's at 112 through 7 to our left. Chris Curley, 68 in the ball through 7. Troy Fournier, 61 in the ball through 5. We'll see him in string 5 more than likely. We do move around for our final string for the top leader. And Matt Buffalo Nichols is winded. Looks like a Weird Al Yankovic video there. Thanks, Matt. Good guy. Funny guy. Nick Poole sticks it for his 9-pin spare. 62 and a ball through 7. Chase chops up the 3. That's a youch. Not in the dictionary. There were worse words in the dictionary. Worse than in there. How about youch? Yikes, ouch combined. Y-O-U-C-H. All of a sudden a 5 after a spare 3. That's Paul Grant bowling. 103 through 7, slowing him down. Getting sponsored by Eastside Market in Concord, New Hampshire. Bowlers is the Mixed Worlds Ladies Internationals, August 1st to 3rd. Mixed Worlds, June 27th, June 29th. Stop by. Get their app on Facebook. Eastside Market LLC. Download it and you get points every time you buy something there. JT heating up on our left side. Brown spare 5, 67 through 7. A Bronchek center diamond. Slowing down just a tick. Nick good there for a 9, a good clean 10, 77 through 8. A Bronchek in 8, 111 through 8. JT 142 plus 2 line throws. A few spares and a strike. Second, it's 3 strikes in the string. Chris Curley's at 107 through 9 to our left. And Brown the 3-9. Roger trying to get back in the mark column. Off the mark. Here comes the wood. Take out the 6. 1, 3. 9 behind the 3. 10 right corner. Great place to bowl. Great place to hang out. Lucy's Pizza Bar. Brown all over the place. Bonchek picks it up. 9-pin spare. Back in the mark column. 121 of the ball in the 9th. Nick, golf season 4. That one earlier, 81 through 9. And Chase, another string in the right direction. JT, nice start. String 168. 134, 114, 168 for him. Always in the running. Maybe Elvis Cancer show in the past. The lemon drop for Nick Brown, $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. Chase, meanwhile, 7 on his fill. 128 through 9. Now insult to injury. Lemon drop, now the half Worcester. Chase trying to get 2 for 9-pin spare. Gets 8. Nothing wrong. Trying to get a 9-pin 10. Trying to get to 138. Nick, a 7, 88 string. Bronchek a 9-pin 10, another fine string, 138. 126, 135, 138 going the right direction. 399 through 3. Scores are higher in 9-pin with 9s, 10 spares and strikes. And now, Joe Moose Steelmater on the right, 64 on a strike. Dan Esdale trying to get going, 48 at the half, despite a spare. Only a 2 fill. A couple of 8s, a couple of 10s. More in a moment, Moose Back in the pocket, spins around the wood. Right to left, 5-8-7. On a strike in the 80s at the half. As he clipped Wing Eagle, the 4C coming in, 727. He was awesome last weekend. Former ACST Class B champion. Pull shot won't go. 8 in the strike, nothing wrong with 82 through 5 as he clips out 1. Moves a clean 10, 92 through 6. Second half underway for them as the arrears 6, just 54 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Hit subscribe, it's free. Please tell your friends and family to do so also. Chris Curley at a 114 string. He's at 358 through 3. JT at 416 through 3 with that 168 third. There's a 9-pin strike for Ezzy. 64 plus 2 through 7. Moose trying to steal a couple more for him. He did! How about that? He gets a real laugh out of that one. Strange one. 9-pin spare. 102 in a ball through 7. Anywhere they fall. Troy Fournier, 93 plus 2 through 8. Tim Douglas, 99 through 8. Other action. Moose, Wood coming back. Takes down the 4 and the 7. Go for 2 on the right. Is he wobbling for a 9-pin strike for a double? Not quite. Moose 7, Phil. 109 through 7. Missed the wrong side. He just needs 1 for a 9-pin spare and strike. 2 strings after this. 2 o'clock on next shift today, shortly after. Nick at Brown at 296 through 3. 8 bowls here today. 31 overall so far, the first 7 rounds. As he good enough for a 9-pin spare and strike. 74 through 7, 84 and a ball through 8. Moose an 8, 117 through 8. Please go to Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com. It's Al Johnson's 70th birthday. Make a donation if you can in honor of Al Johnson, the founder of Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. Check to be written also the address and website, Candlepins number 4, Cancer.com. Esdale after strike, another 9-pin strike, strike, spare, strike. That's more like Ezzy. 94 through 8, 104 plus 2.5, respectable finish. Moose of Lemon Drop, and on the mark, $1 for Candlepins for Cancer. That's $7 so far today. Moose missed right that time. It's a 7, 124 through 9, and 82 half, 1 mark since. Troy Fournier finished the 129 middle string. I believe JT will take the lead, depending on what Tim Douglas does. Tim got a 130. He's at 398, so JT is number 1 at 416 as of right now. Troy a 129. He's not too far behind. He's at 410. I believe. Let's find out here. Yep. JT 4. Troy Fournier 6 behind JT at 410. Put the scores up in a moment. Moose an 8. 132 middle string. Esdale strike fill was 7, 111 through 9, 8 in the box, 119. Third string. Let's put the box by box scores up. We'll get the running totals here in just a moment for you. Our 4th string will start in just a moment as bowlers switch lanes. Dan's an even 400 now, so he's still in the running in this shift. Moose 132 puts him at 403. We're all bunched up here. Let's do the running totals first for that last string. Then the running totals for all the 8 bowlers here in this round 7 of 12. Again, 2 p.m. this afternoon, Candlepins, number 4, Chance.com, or walk in at this point. $80 for your first shift. Re-entry fees are unlimited, $50 per shift. All right, let's do the running totals. Not in order. Tim Douglas for Tornado, 398. JT, the leader right now at 416. Nico Puhar low. 9 to 10 spares and strikes. Troy Fournier, 410 right now, second in this shift. Chris Curley, 358 through 3. Chase Abramchek on the right, 399. What a job he's done today. More in a moment. JT crossed over, and there's a clean strike to start the fourth. A fine year. Abramchek missed right. Let's watch the East Side Market, Concord, New Hampshire. 8 blocks to start the fourth of 5. Nico, we've always had the same shifts. We had it June 14th earlier on. It was the Millis cancellation rescheduled June 8th, so we added that a while back before we started the roll-offs. And here's the 400 coming in. Case of Abramchek, 9-pin strike. 18 plus 2 through 2. JT, clean spare and strike. 20 through 1, 30 to ball through 2. Here he goes again. That include the 114 second. Who's at 403? All bunched up in the 400 club. And Nick Brown way back in the rearview mirror at 296. Chase a 6-back on a strike. JT on a spare 5. 35 through 2. Chase pulled away left. Oh, what a try by JT. Tim. Abramchek a tough 5. After a strike 4, 22 through 2, 4. That's a 5 blocks, right, Chase? Scoreboard show 4. It's a 5, 27 through 3. JT at 10, 45 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. He goes fast. 9 to 10 spares and strikes. Again, say 2 p.m. shortly after another match, round 8 of 12. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. And next Saturday, June 14th, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Live show 2 weeks from today, June 21st, 11 a.m. Right here at Webster Lanes, Luci's Pizza Bar in Abington, Mass. Go to Facebook, download the app. In the App Store, or go to Facebook, East Side Market LLC, sponsoring Chase Abramchek today and this afternoon. Call them at 603-717-1860, 603-717-1860 in Concord, New Hampshire. East Side Market, 11 Eastman Street, just off exit 16 on 993. Good place to get some food, the munchies at the Mixed Worlds, June 27 to 29. Ladies Internationals, August 1st to 3rd. 3-9 to 10. JTS spare again, 6 bill, 61 through 4. Chase, 9-pin spare. After a 6 blocks, 33 through 4, 43 half plus 1. JT another spare, 67 through 4, 70, 61 through 4, 71 a ball through 5. Gonna play catch up here in my notes. Been lights on the Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour Class B Northern Conference, the 2 seed. Here's Dennis to the 4 seed coming in, 727. He's sitting at an even 400 through 3. Tim Douglas, 398 through 3. As he, what a shot for a clean spare to start the 4th. Douglas, 9-pin spare to start his 4th. There's Dale, nice ball, 2 perfect. Spread eagle throwing the 8 behind the 2. Tough break, 13 through 1 in the 4th of 5. And Douglas, not much better, 3, 13 through 1 also. Webster just missed the odds for the 3, trying to go 3 and a 4. Douglas playing bouncy ball, chops to the head pin only, brutal. Both in trouble here in the second box, 4 string. As he gets the 9-pin 10 after all, how about that? 23 through 2. And Douglas, a rare 6, 19 through 2 with a spare. As you guys so far in the 4th, all caught up here. Manual scoring for me. See the scoreboard at home on your screen, hopefully. As they're on the crossover, sweeps down 8, 5 and the 7. Give him 2 points. Oh, the horseshoe went away. Douglas crossing over. He gets 7. 3 object pin in front, 5 to left, 9 behind the 3. As he's won, he does for 9-pin spare. 33 in a ball through 3. Douglas robbed by the wood. That's a head scratcher. And that's a tough ball grand special. Missed the second, make the third. 10, 29 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. 2,000 videos in climbing, semi-pro to pro action. Something for everyone. YouTube for life. Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition. Please subscribe free. Please tell your friends and family to do so also. Please like and follow us on Facebook as well. As he 1, 2, 10. There's a strike for the Tornado. 39 plus 2 through 4. As he spares 7, 40 through 3. Needs 2 and got 1. 9's a 10 spares and strikes in 9-pin. Nine-pin 10, 50 through 4 in the 4th. I believe Sean Baker's got a 2 o'clock today, if not mistaken, or tomorrow. I think it's today at 2 o'clock. Kim Baker making the new Candlepins Cancer koozies and towels, and of course the shirts. All the proceeds go to Candlepins for Cancer. Douglas on a strike. Got a big break there. 3, 6, 10. Broken left side. As a nice shot, too accurate, head pin only, tough break. Douglas needs 2 and got it for a 9-pin spare and strike. 49 through 4, 59 and a half plus 1. 3 of the 4s aren't spares. Westdale a tough 8, 58 half. Justin Line's on fire, number 1 in this shift, 416 through 3. We'll need a lot more to get the top 5. He's at 71 and a half plus a malt. Chase Abramchek, 43 half plus 1. 8 strike 4, 5 and a 6. Now a spare, funny game. Off the wall, gets a bouncer, nice 7 drop. Wiggling 1, wiggling 3, 8 and back. 2 pieces to help, sweep it down. 50 half, 50 half. JT crossed over, 3-9 right, 7 left on his spare. He's at 78 through 5. Chase trying to steal 2, did not get it. JT trying to get 2, and does. Oh, 3, how about that one? Come back up the wall for the 9. Chase a 9-pin, make it a clean 10. 60 through 6 with the minimum. JT 88 in the ball through 6. If you're in the Concord, New Hampshire area, if you like meatball subs, calzone, steak tip salad, Eastside Market, the place to go. Sponsoring Chase Abramchek, exit 16 off I-93, 11 Eastman Street, Eastside Market in Concord, New Hampshire. JT bombs away, baby, strike on spare. 4 marks in a row, 98 already, 98 through 6, 108 plus 2 through 7. Here he goes again. Chase missed the chance again. And Rob, but it's a 9-pin 10 box, 70 through 7. Has his chances. Also go to Facebook, Eastside Market, LLC. Go to the App Store, download the app, earn rewards for every purchase. Call them at 603-717-1860. That's 603-717-1860. Eastside Market in Concord, New Hampshire. Our sponsor, Candlepins for Cancer. Chase a 9-pin strike. 80 plus 2 through 8. JT filling it. 9-pin clean strike. Double strike. 128 plus bonus balls through 8. Number 1 in the shift. Back at it again. Well, great the second half of the season. The ACST, the number 2 seed in Class B North. A Bronchek on his strike. He crushes all 10. Double strike for him. JT for 3 in a row. Just about. 28 in the first, double strike box. 126 through 7. 136 the ball. Splits the upright spare on double strike. 146 to 8, 156 the ball in the ninth. Going crazy. Chase 100 plus bonus balls, the 8th and 9th in the 4th. Good for him, working hard at this game. There's a beautiful ball, strike, triple strike, 9-pin style. JT, another one. Double strike, spare strike, unconscious. 166 through 9. 176 plus 2 in the 10th. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Chase at triple strike, 5 in the first one. JT off to the right, this time a paltry 5, trying to get to 186. And Nicholas tournament high, 185. Wayne Petty, 183 is 7. Ties Wayne Petty for second, high single, 183. Superb string by Justin Thomas, JT Lyonnaise. And Jason Bronchek, the power of the triple strike, goes from 70 to 7 to 143. How about that, folks? The power of the triple strike. Good for him. Hard work, practice pays off, folks. 89 a year ago, 95. Even better today. Obviously, 9 pins are higher scores usually. But boy, those two are awesome. No shoulders in a little bit after the string is over. Back to live action. Ezzy nails the pocket. Can't get the 10 to fall. 4-7 left. And Douglas on a spare. Crushes the pocket. 8. 2 in the 4. 9 to 10 spares and strikes in 9-pin. Just 67 at the half. Ezzy needed 2, got 1. Douglas clean spare. 3 in a row. 77 the ball through 6. As the Ocean for an 8. 66 through 6 in the 4th of 5. 2 p.m. next shift, separate broadcast on Candlepin Bowling Network. JT looking good right now for a top 5 spot for sure. How about 599? 599 for 4. Gives themselves a good chance anyway. Not a guarantee. But beat Caitlin Zero-Zoko for sure. Knock her out of 5th. As he check marking too far left. Douglas 7 is fair on a spare. 84 through 6. Not this time. As a slow motion changeup, Andre pin for 3 8s in a row. Crazy 8s. 74 through 7. The 4C coming in. Douglas a 9. It's good for a 10 box and 9 pin. No 9 box allowed. 94 through 7. 1 string after this. Your entry fee is just $50 since last year. Initial shift $80. Unlimited shifts. Walk-ins are allowed also. Dan Esdale, 1-2-4 opportunity. Needs 2 for 9-pin spare. Douglas on the head pin, up the wall. Got the 6 to go, not the 10, not the 4 on the left. As he missed the chance. Douglas, oh, the ball rolled right by the 4. As he, Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. 10, 84 through 8. 784, Keith Beaupre, number 1. Matt Buffalo Nichols, second. 751. Andy Klemper, 737, third. Dan Esdale, fourth. 727. Caitlin Zero-Zoko in trouble at 663. Didn't think that would hold anyway. Douglas an 8, 102 through 9. 2 box to go in the 4th before the final string of round 7 of 12. Esdale can't catch a break. 4 left, 3, 6, 10 right. Douglas, a quarter of the 3. Yikes. There's a nice shot for a 9-pin spare. 94 and a ball in the 9th. Douglas, great shot, not quite. 2 for a 9-pin 10. Douglas back-to-back 8s, 110 through 9. Not happy with that. There's a 94 and a ball. Chase Abramczyk, 143. He's been terrific. He's at 542 through 4. Douglas 5 middle, 8 left. Ezzy 4 down, 6 to go. On the spare, 98. 98 through 9. No mark again. I get to 108. Douglas missed that chance again. Unbelievable. Trying to get to 120. Ezzy a 9-pin 10. Disappointing. 4th string, 108. Douglas, borderline lob, hooks it for a 9-pin 10. And a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 120. 4th string. That'll set him back a little bit. He's at 518. Ken Esdale with a 108. Puts him at 508. Chestnut is the leader far away right now, 599. Tim Douglas at 518. And where's Chris Curley's sheet at? Chris Curley's sheet? Chris? Chris Curley at a 120 string. Back with our 5th string in just a moment. Chris Curley's at 478 through 4. Let's go over to Troy Fournier. Moves to our left here. Finish up their string in the 4th. Troy's at 110 the ball through 8. And a spread eagle plus the 8. Unbelievable. 3. After a strike spare, 113 through 8. Moose 93 in a ball, 3 in this fill. Just 96 through 8. Same spot for Troy. Troy is 6. It's a 6, Chris. And he says 6 from the back. The scorekeeper gives it 7. It's a 6, 120 through 9. Moose a 7, 103 through 9. Final box to the 4th before the final string. Keith Beaupre, 784, number 1 right now. JT making a move. And a big one again. There's a 134, 114, 168, 183. We'll show us in just a moment. Troy picks up in the 10th for a spare, 130 in a ball. Moves denied, 2 in the 10, trying to get to 113. Moves 8, 111, 4th string. Just 514 through 4. It's pretty good in regular ball. 9-pin, your scores are higher. Troy trying to pick up the pace here. Flops 7, ends up with a decent string, 137. And that puts him at 547. That's number 2. Chase Abramczyk, 542 is 3rd today. How about that? So it's 137 Troy Fournier is confirmed. Here's the box by box from our last string coverage here. As we're ready to start our final string. We'll stick with Justin Lonnie's number 1. We stick with the high bowler usually on the 5th string, so it works out perfectly for us. For Troy Fournier, right in the running 2. Let's get the scores in order here. Not necessarily in order. Tim Douglas, 518 through 4.
So good.
Troy Fournier is at 547.
What's up?
11 here to string Chris Curley first. Just Lamb's lead out before Tim Douglas. Moose at 514. JT pounds the pocket. 9-pin strike to start the fifth. Chris Good at 131 first. Off to the left. 4. Is that 478? Really, 9 pins fair. Dan Esdale, 508 through 4. Tosses 8, 18 through 1, 2 in the 4 for another one. Big drop from Buffalo's Fullington and Concord, New Hampshire, 411 through 4. Early, right side 3 in the spare, 13 through 1. One's all he needs. He missed it. A real miss for him today. Can't believe it. Early tonight, 3 right, 4 left. JT, a Paul Grant special, missed the second. Make the third. Not a good time for that. 10, 28 through 2. Curly field goal for Nate, 21 through 2, 5th and final string. 2 p.m. next trip today. Jason Bronco, that's good for him. Look at this guy. 542. Eastside Market, sponsor more often in Concord, New Hampshire. JT back in the head pin. 7, 2, 4 in the 10. Look at JT go. 168, 183 his last 2, 599, number 1 in this shift. Curly rolls in the pocket. It's a diamond broken up with it now a triangle. JT needs 2 and got it. And got all 3 of them. How about that one? Clean spare. Missed opportunity new in the second box for the PGS. 38 in the ball through 3. Chris Curley. It's a 10. He laughs it off. JT pushes up. Lucky 7. 1-3 in the 10. 45 through 3 in the 5th. Curley on the left side. It's going to be 7. Not bad. 1-3-6. JT clean spare. 55 in the ball through 4. Curley clean spare himself. 41 of the ball through 4. Tim Douglas after JT. Troy Fournier after Chris Curley. JT not happy with that. 3, 58 through 4. Curley 7, 2 middle, 4 left, 5 right. JT won't carry. 3, 6, 4, 7 left. Chris threw it away. 7 is Phil. 48 through 4. JT a rear 7, 65 half. Chris gets the triangle to fall for a 10, 58 half. It's time to the final string. Troy Fournier, number 2 in the shift, 547. JT, Justin Laney's 599. He's got a 65 half. Chris Curley, a decent 58 half. Nighthawk Farms, good to see you too. Thanks for watching. Try to get as many comments here. A lot going on with one person doing this. Eddie watching Michigan. Max Brand, thanks for watching. Troy, good enough for a 9-pin spare to start his 5th. Tim Douglas starts his final string with a 10. So we had 3 shifts last weekend, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. That's 6 rounds. 2 today will make it 8, 2 tomorrow make it 10, and next weekend it'll be 12. We may have put 10 by accident on the post. On Candlepin chat, it's 12 rounds. 6 dates. Troy 15 through 1. Tough split. Let's try to get at least 3. No. Troy missed left. Troy Douglas, field goal for an 8. Not the start he wanted. 18 through 2. Troy an 8 to match. 23 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Please subscribe. It's free. Check out Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Also free. Leader Lane Skins. Former Leader Lane Skins. Now not there anymore, but season 1. I think 1 episode season 2 there also. And the knockouts so much more. Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Please subscribe with Corey Lisi, Jordan Britton. Douglas, 6-10 chance. Troy in Augusta, Maine, 1-7-10. Tim, spare. 28 in the ball through 3 in the 5th. Troy, good enough for a spare. Courtesy of the Wood, 33 in the ball through 3. JT will move into 5th place minimum today, probably higher than that. Let's see what he can do. Second half, 65 half up next. Troy trying to make a case himself today. Douglas diamond left on the spare, 34-3. Troy pounds left side. 3-6-10 opportunity. 2 is all you need at 9 pin. 9 to 10 spares and strikes. Douglas too far right on the 5. Troy good enough for a 9 pin spare. After a 7 fill, 40 through 3, 15 a ball through 4. Douglas 8, 42 through 4. Final string of the match. To our left side, Nick Brown, 52 half plus 1. Moose, 41. And the ball through 3 marks in a row. Chaser Blonchek, another 5 boxes, a 56 half. Douglas crossing over, 5, 9, 10, left to right. Troy crossed over, strike! Crushed on spare. 60 through 4, 70 plus 2 through 5. Extra must to that shot. Douglas too far left. Laboring it to 50. It's a 9 pin, actually a clean 10. Pretty shot there. And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third, I believe. 52 half. 5 bucks to go for each bowler. JT making a case. 5.99 through 4, 65 through 5 here in the 5th. Dan Esdale 65 through 4, trying to rebound in that 108 4th. 508 through 4 for him. JT missed a spare chance early, now he's on the 2-8. Chris Curley 58 through 5, starts the second half of the 5th. Avoids a lemon drop, 2. JT 1-5, 4-7 left. Curley 1-2 in the 10. JT a tough 6, 71 through 6. That puts him at 670 right now, 670. Dan Isdale's 4th at 727. He's passed Caitlin Zero-Zolko. She's eliminated right now with a 663. Right now she's the alternate. Troy Forney could make himself the alternate, worst case scenario. Really an 866 through 6. JT 3 down, 7 to go. Curly, that's a nice ball, but too accurate. Spread eagle, the 9 behind the 3 also. JT won't carry again. 3 straight without a mark. Nine pin, 10 box, 81 through 7. Really a tough 5. 71 through 7. 8 box to go. Tim Douglas, Troy Forney, wrap it up in our coverage. Far right, just 4. A little bit off this half. This string. Promising first half. Really drops 8. Nice wood. 4-7. JT, what a shot. Ah, tough break. The 10 won't budge. A little bit. Wouldn't fall. Curly, easy spare, but he missed it. JT at 9 pin, 10. 91 through 8. Needs at least 5th after today. Chris Curley at 10, 81 through 8. puts JT right now at 680. 690, correction, 690. 690. I need 2 marks past Dan Esdale. 2 for a spare, that's all he needs. Early, missed right, just 3. JT, 9-pin spare, needed that one. 101 of the ball in the 9th. That puts an even 700 right now, plus the ball in the box. Trying to get Dan Esdale to go to 5th. At 727. Chris Curley, good effort, won't carry. JT ready to roll. 7, maybe 8. 3 right, 7 left. 109 through 9. Must mark to get to number 4. He's 5th right now. He's in as of right now with 5 shifts to go. Unless other things happen. Only 5. JT needs 1. And he got it barely with the wood. Sigh of relief. 119 the ball in the 10th. That puts him at 618. 718. A strike to go to 4th place. 9's all it needs. 9's a 10 spares and strikes in 9 pin. Chris 8, 89 through 9. JT, it's a parallel times 6. 125. Dan Esdale survives. 4th place. JT now 5th. 125, 724.
I'm sorry.
Chris Curley, 695. Disappointing finish. Had a great start, 131. Tim Douglas, Troy Forney, wrap it up. Troy's on a strike, 70 plus. Tim 52 through 5. 3, 6, 4, 7 left. Troy, over double. Need some help, won't get it. 1, 4, 7, 10. Oh, 9-pin spare, it goes. 62 in the ball through 6 for the tornado. Troy's fill with 7 on the strike, 77.5. 9-pin 10. 87 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. After this broadcast, we'll sign up. Get ready for a 2 p.m. shift shortly after. Then 7:30 tonight, the ACST Class D Northern Conference. Number 2 seed Gary Dione. Number 3 seed Nick Susi. 7:30 p.m. live on the ACST Facebook page. Atlanta Candlepin Singles Tour. Conference semifinals. Douglas 3 on the fill. 65 through 6. Troy in the 3-9. Troy, look at that. Nick Brown ends up with 521 from Buttwalls in Concord, New Hampshire. Douglas 7, 72 through 7. Troy, a rare 5, 92 through 7. That was Nick Brown. That's an 80 or so, 85, 80, 90 league bowler. Both the experience and the fun, and helps support the charity. Douglas is that's your clean strike. 82 plus 2 in the 8th. Troy spins 7, wobbling 5, wobbling 8, 7 left. Troy clean spare. After a 5, making up for it, 102 in the ball through 8. That puts him at 659, not enough. Hey, Chase, Dan string? Dan's. 8 drop for Troy on the spare, 110 through 8. Douglas a rearranged bucket of 5 on a strike. Cleans up for a spare, 92 through 8, 102 in the ball in the 9th. Troy another spare, 120 in the ball, 9th. Final box. Thanks for watching. We'll put all the scores up in the top 5 up to date before we sign off. Jason Ronchek 109, 651. Good for him. That's a good score for him. I want to thank Eastside Market of Concord, New Hampshire, sponsoring Chase Bronchek, and this afternoon too. Go there for the Mixed Worlds Ladies Internationals in Concord, New Hampshire. Address again is 11 Eastman Street, off exit 16 off I-93, 603-717-1860 for information. Douglas spare 6 spare, 108 through 9, 118 the ball in the 10th. Troy spare 8 and spare. So 128 through 9, 138 in the ball. The 10, Tim lightly salted. The fill is 4, 122 final string. Troy's fill is 6. Ends up with a nice finish, 144. But that will not get him to the top 5, unfortunately. We'll put the scores up just a moment. One move. Justin Lyons moves into 5th place. That may not hold either at 724. Jan Esdale is 4th. JT 5th, Jan Esdale 4th at 727. We'll update that before we sign off. Just wrapping up here on a spare. And Jan Esdale, nice finish, 180. Hold on, let's see what happens there. Not enough, 688. Nice finish, couple of tough string, 108 in the 4th hurt him. Chase Abramczyk on Butler's bowling string, Concord, New Hampshire, terrific all day, except for that 5th string. 651, good for him.
Paul, make sure you put these two up together so everybody knows that I beat Timmy Douglas.
All right, Trump's to show that he beat Tim Douglas, so we'll show in a minute. Joe Musti Almeida had a 115 finish after a 117 start, 154, 132, 111 in the middle, 629. And we'll make Troy happy. We get the side-by-side zoom out here a little bit. Troy wants to know he beat Tim Douglas, 691 to 640. Tim had his moments, but faltered down the stretch, 640. Troy Fournier, 691, not good enough for the top 5. More scores here before we sign up. Chris Curley, 571, correction, 573. Joe Musti Almeida, we think we showed you earlier, 629. And number one today, number 5 overall, missed by 3 pins from number 4. Terrific most of the day. JT with the 114 second and 125 finish, 724. The 168, 183 saved him. He's now the 5th seed. So let's go over the top 5 up to date. So number 5 right now, hitting at round 8 today at 2 o'clock and 1 4 tomorrow. The next Saturday, 11 a.m., 2 p.m. JT 724 is 5th. 4th is Dan Esdale. Ezzy hangs in there. 731, that was last weekend. He's now 4th. Still 4th. Andy Klemper still 3rd. How about that? 737. 2nd, Matt Buffalo Nicholas, 1 after the first shift. Now number 2 after last weekend. 751. The Buffalo Man is 2nd at 751. And number 1 still, the Tsunami Keith Beaufray. He is at 784. We're going to sign up for now, charge up the phone, get ready for our next shift at the 2 p.m. this afternoon. Till then, thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin bowling. It's unbelievable. Candlepins for Cancer, 9-pin Rolloffs from Webster Lanes-Luci's Pizza Bar, Abington, Mass. Paul Grandstand, so long for now. We'll see you just after 2 p.m. today.